I'm expecting for the futures market going into tomorrow, which is the 24th. So you see we had this gap right here, come up and touch it. Look how it doesn't close above the halfway mark before it gives in. So although we didn't close below the halfway mark here, on a daily candle, which that would be right there. See how it jumps up right before the market closes and then closes here. There are some dead giveaways that it would likely be continuing lower. First, you have the hangman that they did here, which is when the market gets to a level, which I'm sure on a 4 hour, yeah, where it looks like it could go up and get potential highs, but just leaves it there. So when that happens, we can expect a strong move down. So I'm bearish on the market. I would be expecting tomorrow to clean up 28,408.25, and then maybe sometime next week we will be able to get 28,227.75. So that's my synopsis of the daily time frame on NQ. And as far as ES goes, we have this gap here that previously sent it up. And if you look real close, right there, we have volume imbalance here, which by definition should the market revisit this gap. It should stay in the lower quadrant and continue lower to, let's just say, 7,357.25, and last but not least, possible chance to clean up these lows here at 7,199.5. And I will just say this, so the market is seasonal, and whenever things that usually happen don't happen, so you see here how in June we're hitting all-time highs, which, by the way, if you just go to your calendar and don't adjust for the contract, the contract adjustment is what I'm using here, or it's what I'm not using here. So here's for the contract adjustment and here's not. So you see how in June we're hitting all-time highs, which is not very seasonal. It's more seasonal for July to go up and hit all-time highs and then have a retracement all the way into August. But when the market does something that it doesn't usually do, and then look at all of this time distortion and just straight up manipulation. This is just them. They're just distorting time. They're waiting, but now they're moving. Now they're actively moving the market somewhere that we can see, and the weather should be a bit clearer now. But anyway, moving on past that, that will be the first target here for ES 7,357.25, and the target here for NQ is June 9th low of 28,227.75. So on a daily, we're going to be watching this wick, and this wick, and letting the bodies lay and tell the story as the great teacher teaches. So that being said, good luck on your trading. It's D Rose. I'm out.